All right. What is good? What is good? What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Of course, you know who I be. Good Doc. Dr. Mike TV back again, once again. Instant classic, guys. Y'all make sure y'all get the likes up. Make sure you notify, subscribe, do all the good things to make yourself well versed in the Good Doc's content. All right. This particular video comes as a request of my man, Mr. James L. Much love to you, brother, and I appreciate you participating in the live stream that has since been deleted, the one that shall not be named. You asked me a question there, and you asked, can Filipinas be too playful? Now, although the term too playful is a bit vague, I'm going to take an approach to this particular topic that I think may be beneficial to the masses at large. All right, so I have been in situations where I feel Filipinas did not necessarily take me seriously. So what do I mean by that? I might have told a girl how I felt about her. I might have told her, my true feelings. I mean, I like you, I care about you, I think you're pretty and stuff like that. And what you'll get is a reaction of a ha ha ha, you're so sinungaling, which means you're a liar or you're not telling the truth. They don't say bastos because it's not rude to tell them that they're pretty, but they'll definitely say things like that that will inform you that they're not taking you seriously, and you could be just as serious as you want to be with a straight face and tell her, I like you, you know what I'm saying? And they just won't take you serious. So in that regard, I have come across some Filipinos that just will not take you serious in that, as it pertains to that situation. Now, I think that when it comes to being too playful, I think you'll get a lot of that energy from the younger Filipinas, the ones that are just not at a level of maturity where they can comprehend that you as a foreigner could actually potentially like them. I mean, it's not too far-fetched that a foreigner can actually find a Filipina to be attractive and actually want a relationship with a Filipina, but in their mind, they're just not able to comprehend the fact that you as a foreigner is actually interested in them. Or they're just playing with you and they just really have no general interest in dating you because they may feel that, all foreigners are cheaters and things like that. It could happen to any one of us, okay? So it does depend on the Filipino, and it does depend on the Filipina's mindset that will determine if, they're just too playful. And it can become very frustrating, and it become a very stressful situation to yourself, especially when you're actually trying to be honest and you're actually trying to share in some, feeling in any way, shape, or form. Even if you're just trying to hook up and you're trying to let them know what's really good and nobody want to take you seriously. I mean, it's enough to drive you crazy. I've been in that situation before. I mean, I could literally be staring at her like I'm staring into this camera and say, I do like you. I find you to be attractive. I think that this could be something that I would like to, develop or to explore or to learn a little bit more about. I don't use that type of comprehensive language because, again, they're going to be like, what the hell am I? A research project? No. So you tell them, I'm definitely interested to know a little bit more about you. But I've made a video about this before, and this is the question that you guys are definitely going to have to deal with when it comes to Filipinas in reference to being able to get around the, playfulness of the situation or how playful they are. They're going to ask you one main question that you're just going to have an answer for. That question is going to be, why me? Why are you, the foreigner, interested in me, the Filipina? And you're going to have to come up with an answer. I mean, be honest in your approach. I mean, you ain't got to lie. Don't come up with no BS because they'll be able to read it. But just be honest and helping them understand why you're interested in them. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be able to get her out of that playfulness and kind of, transition her into at least knowing that you kind of have a serious eye on her. All right. Now, if there's any other term for playfulness that you are referring to, I think that the only other way that I could come up with a talking point for playfulness is when it actually comes down to getting it in. That's a different story. Let's say that you've already gotten up to the point where mutual parties have agreed that, this is about to happen. The intimacy aspect is about to commence. Sometimes they may be like, oh no, I'm not ready. And that will make a man go crazy. There is nothing worse on planet Earth than when you get in the mood and you can't do nothing about it. Rocket ready to take off and you can't do nothing about it. Nothing worse in this world. But you will have some that will play that game with you. You just gotta find a way to get it in. I could be as graphic as I could be in this situation, but we're gonna keep it PC since this is a video. But again, you're gonna come across situations where some Filipinos are not gonna take you serious, and in that situation you have two choices: find a way to convince, or call a spade and keep it pushing, man. You only got those two options. If you can make it through on either of those options and be 100% satisfied with your choice, I promise you this: don't look back if you gotta go. If you gotta go, you gotta go. If you're just, if you're not necessarily trying to settle down or anything like that, and you're just looking to, you know, just have conversations and see how it transitions into that particular level, you know, if you're talking to more than one, chances are you're not gonna really cry or, you know, be in your feelings if one wants to play games with you. It's only once you stop paying her the attention that she just may start paying you some attention. We've talked about that in prior videos before. But in levels of playfulness, man, yes, Filipinos can be very, very playful to the point where they won't take you serious. And I'm telling you, it'll hurt you, because I've dealt with that situation too. And it's hard to try to get out of that. But there's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Best way for me to say it. All right? Y'all stay blessed, y'all stay true, and I hope that this video helps you. With that being said, Good Doc is officially out. At least nako paalam, which means I'm going out. Bye-bye. As always, love you guys. Sincerely do. Mahal kita. Mabuhay. Peace.